I'm not sure if I should like strum it. I don't know if I'm alone with this, but once an artist creates additional acoustic version of the song, it makes me appreciate even more the original version of it. So I think it would be interesting to try that approach to my song that I just recently released out on Spotify and everywhere else. It's called Ahead of the Storm. It came out just 1.5 weeks ago. And I even performed it live, actually not once, but twice. Last week, the first performance was like with a backing track, and I did the singing and all the solos and stuff like that. So it was closer to the electric version of the song. Last week, I also had an opportunity to have like a substitute gig where I was playing more like acoustic, jazzy music, but I was also given an opportunity to perform own music, and I decided to perform Ahead of the Storm as an acoustic version, more like a singer-songwriter style approach. So today I'm trying to recreate that singer-songwriter style approach with my acoustic guitar and develop even further the idea that I have, because for that performance I think I did like go through the song once or twice with the arrangement that I had in my mind, and that was kind of it. Wished for the best and so on. I just got my mic set up here so you can hear a little better the acoustic guitar itself and hear more in depth what my thinking process here is. So I'm using today the AKJ C214, which is a microphone that I purchased like once I was studying, because I really enjoyed how it sounded with vocals, but also with the acoustic guitar. I used the big brother of this microphone a lot, the 414, but 214, it's a really good choice as well. So here's how this sounds like through this microphone. Nothing fancy. So when it comes down to, I think I need to check out the gain a little bit. Yeah, I think it sounds a lot better now. So first of all, I have to really think about the approach for this song. I think it's really needs to rely on the strumming pattern here. And the intro started quite heavily with the guitar solo and stuff. But I think if I just strum the chord progression, that will set up the mood for the song as well. So I think it would sound really cool this way. And if I leave it like that, I think this gives me a little bit more room or space to then jump to the vocals. And then I have the riff here. But if I play it like that, I think it goes way too heavy and it's harder for me to sing as well. So what I think here is to keep it more like a stable progression here. So if I just keep it like leave the chord progression is fairly simple. It's like B minor, and if you leave it open, highest string here, and have the E, it's like a little extra color to the chord. So it's like B minor at 11 chord here. And if I keep strumming it like this, and then switch to the F sharp minor, which is the second chord here. I think this already like sets up the mood where the song actually is, even though it's not having this like or the other chord that is here, which is like, and that's a way too stretchy to play here. So I think the strumming is the most natural way to go. So if I check out how these two parts work together, it's like I play the last half of the verse here. I play the last half of the intro here. I think it sounds really beautiful that way. And if I try to sing on top of it, with the intro, it sounds pretty much like this. Waking up to a sky that's turning gray, and I see the storm on my way. The storm won't turn away. I can see the tides have turned, and what's left will be burned. What's left will be burned. It feels really natural to play and sing that way. And then again, if I take a look at the pre-chorus here, wait a minute. Oh, I could probably play like, because it's like B minor and then I'm having the inversion here. I could just and then, and that way I can, if I play the chords that way, it gives me more space. I think this really gives the emphasis on the open strings or open chords. So this, for example, it's sounding a lot. I think that's actually a better inversion sound-wise. So if I play, you chose this way to go, are you here for the show? I think this chord here gives a little more drama or really nice touch to it, but I have to check it out how it works with the vocal melody. One thing that I forgot to mention is that the main verse, it may sound like I'm singing a little bit off key, but there is like an interval which sounds, it sounds a little bit dissonant, but it's right, because the riff is having that note, but so the other chord I'm playing is a half step above that. So there is a little bit dissonance, which is on purpose. But let's get back to the pre-chorus. So I really love using open chords, so that would be, I think that would be the approach that I could use. So if I just try to sing through that, it would sound something like this. You chose this way to go, are you here for the show? Time has come to draw the line. If I just strum the chords that way, I think it gives a little more space and maybe create tension a different way. It sets the dynamics to a different direction before the chorus, which is then really the best part of the song, or it's supposed to hook the listener. So I think that will work really well to build up the setup for that. I think the pre-chorus would work that way. And then I think for the chorus, no open chords, or at least for this A flat major or E flat or B flat. So let's see. So we had like this they say there's always gonna be farther storm, but do you see what's I think that type of strumming could work with the chorus. And if I just have those two parts together and then jump to the next verse, I think it would sound pretty interesting. It's like, you chose this way to go. Oh, are you here for the show? Time has come to draw the line. They say there's always gonna be farther storm. Faith alone won't guide us through tomorrow. So move ahead of the storm. I've been chasing shadows of the sun. Yeah, I think that works. What do you think? So again, because the second verse after the first chorus is pretty much the same than the first verse and chorus, so I think there's nothing interesting that I should add there. Then I think I have like a bridge part that is like I'm not sure what to do with the bridge part, which is like really heavily like. I'm not sure if I should like strum it on the first time, like. Just vibe with those chords. And after that, I think it's a huge question mark what to do. I think it would make more sense if I have this, like this type of bridge as an outro, because the same chord progression is there, but I think it really helps me to then put more emphasis on the final chord, which is like a major, and have this like I don't know, a more optimistic ending for the song. So I think that's something that I may try. But then I'm finishing the bridge on this tiny riff and having this really weird chord here, which is like A flat major. This gives me an opportunity still to go to the chorus or to a bridge. But if I just add another strumming part, I feel that it's more forced to be as a part of the song. So here's like an example, like. as a strummed thing. And then it would go back to the chorus. They say there's always, and so on. So that doesn't really make sense to me to have like the guitar solo part as a played or a strummed part of the song. So I probably would leave the guitar solo part out unless I'm having another player who would play the rhythm guitar strumming and give me an opportunity to play a little solo on top of that part. After this, I think if I then go back to the original idea that I had, which is like, and then they say there's always calm before the storm, until they see what's still true. I think that would really make sense in order to like create this acoustic version of the song. So that's kind of like the thought process I would have. So if I play the last chorus and then have the different strumming version, here's how it probably would sound like. They say there's always calm before the storm, but do they see what's still true? Oh, faith alone will guide us through tomorrow. So move ahead of the storm. Like something like that. I think that way, if I arrange this song, it will give some variations and it doesn't really stay the same through the whole song. So yeah, that's probably how I would arrange this song if I would play this as an acoustic version. So make sure to check out the electric version of the song and stay tuned for the acoustic version, which is coming out soon on this channel. Stay tuned, see you on the next one, bye.